Hello there, my crafty friends, and welcome to a Facebook Live with Daryl Walter of Pickled Peppers Creative Cafe at pickledpepperscreativecafe.com. Welcome. Happy Friday Eve. It is Thursday. Let's celebrate. Thursday. Come on in to the cafe. Let's create something and have fun. So happy Friday Eve. I see Beth is watching. Hi Beth, happy Friday Eve. So happy that you're here. Hello. Glad that you're here. You're awesome. So, how are you? How is everyone this week? Hopefully you're having a fantastic week. I am having a fantastic week. It's been actually kind of an easygoing week for me, so I am pretty excited about that. As always, I'm excited to be here with you guys. Let's see, today is Thursday, November 19th, and as you know, I like to come on Thursdays to share a quick project or two with you. So here today with a cute project for you. It's a different kind of card, so I hope that you like it. If you're watching live, just say hello. Let me know that you're watching live. Yes, Beth, yay. I'm excited and all ready for Saturday too. Super excited. I'm always excited to come and craft with you guys, so I am so ready for that. And let's see, next week is the holiday weekend. Oh, so next week I will not be having a Facebook Live because it's Thanksgiving. And so people, I'm sure, are going to be busy with their holidays. And I know that y'all love me, but I don't think you want to craft with me on your holiday. So I won't be having a Facebook Live next week, but I will be here next weekend with some super cute and fun holiday projects. And there will be several, so stay tuned for next weekend after Thanksgiving. So I have that going, and other than that, getting ready for Turkey Day. So let's see, let me go ahead really quickly, find myself on the other device here. Here I'm being really chatty because I'm so excited to be here creating with you guys today. And then we'll turn down and we'll just get started. So I have a super cute Christmas card for you. It's a little bit of a different card, so I hope that you like it. If you do like it, make sure that you give me a thumbs up or a heart or whatever you want to give me in the comment section below. It just encourages me to continue to come and create with you on Thursdays. And oh, I was gonna get my items together here too, because I kind of got them all over the place. So let me know that. After the video, I will alter the description above, give you some directions. If you want to shop with me, I'll give you a link above to do that as well. All right, so it's about 5 after. Let's go ahead and get turned down. Let's get this thing started. If you're watching the replay, make sure that you comment and just let me know that you're watching the replay. So, all right, let's go ahead. I see Marie. Marie, so happy that you're here. Happy Friday Eve. We're gonna make a cute pocket card today, so let's go ahead. I see Susie is watching. Thank you for watching. Happy Friday Eve. Let's go ahead. It's about 5 after, so that we can keep this. It's a cute and simple project, but so that we can keep it cute and simple, let's go ahead and get started. So you guys know I'm going to cover you because I'm not the most graceful at turning the camera down yet. I'll get there. Not so graceful at it yet, and I don't want to make you dizzy. So if you see my finger, that's why you see it. So give me just a moment, and we'll get you turned down, and we'll get started. I'll show you what we're making and show you what we're making it with. So one moment. Here we go for a little bit of a ride. Yay, Marie. Okay, here we go. Are we a little crooked? I think we're a little crooked. There we are. Let's try and straighten you up this way. Are we super crooked? Can you guys see me? There we are. Okay, so let me show you the stamp set that we're going to be working with today. and the coordinating punch, and you guys have seen it. It is Christmas and you guys have seen it, and we're going to be using it again today. And the coordinating punch, I covered the project right up, didn't I? So it is the Perfectly Plaid. It comes with the coordinating pine tree punch, and their Christmas trees, and a couple of cute sentiments in there. So this is what we're going to be working with. And then this is the cute little card we're making, and it is a little bit of a surprise. Wait for it. Here we go. It's a pocket card. Isn't that cute? Super simple. You guys are going to be amazed at how simple this is. And I like simple projects. I like involved projects too. But most often I like to whip it up and get it done. I was going to put a little gem on that, but I forgot them, I think, but I can do it later. So let me go ahead and tell you guys what I used for this, and we can get started. So you can see here that we use circle punches. I actually used two. I hope I grabbed the right ones. A 2-inch circle punch and a 1 3/4 inch circle punch. All right, so let me show you how we did this. Make a little room on my desktop here. And as always, I'll tell you what I have here, and I'll give you the dimensions right in the video here. So in case you want to come back and watch the replay, you can do that to get the directions. And I will also put them, a link to them in the description above. And yes, you are so right, Beth. I used the polka dot ribbon. So today I wasn't sure if I was going to use it. I did bring an extra ribbon that I might use. You guys can help me decide which ribbon that I use today on today's project. I got the sheer ribbon. I think it's real red. The cardstock that I'm using is Cherry Cobbler, so it's a little bit different. I didn't know how it would work, but you guys, when we get to that part, you let me know. I have something with red ink on it because it's making a mess. You guys know how I am with the ink. It's all over the place, but that's a sign of a good crafter, right? So what I have for this card, super, super simple. I will tell you that the base of the card is, let's see, I wrote down the dimensions. You will only be able to get one card out of a piece of cardstock for this because it's a little bigger than a regular half sheet of cardstock, but it's 9 1/4 by 5 1/2. So we have that. We have a piece of Whisper White that is 3 3/4 by 5. We have a coordinating piece of cardstock. This is shaded spruce. I think it's 4 by 5 1/4. We have, oh, I wanted to bring this paper. It's called 'Tis the Season. I wanted to show you the paper pack. I think I might have left it on my desk, but it's 6 by 6 designer series paper. I just grabbed a couple of coordinating pieces that I liked that went together, and I cut off a 1/2 inch piece from this because it actually it coordinates with the tree, and we're using it on the inside here. So that's where that piece goes. And then this is another piece that coordinates, and I think this is 5 1/4 by 4 as well. Yep, that's right. And then I have some scrap, and we're going to need the scrap for the punching of the circle punches, and that's it. And then we have ribbon. So let me show you really quick how I put this together. It goes together pretty simply and pretty quickly. Let's start with our card base. Let me make a little room here. I think I talked to you guys about this before. If you're anything like me, I don't care how much space you give me to use to craft. I am going to use every single bit of space there is, just because I feel good like that. I don't know. I use every bit of space that I have. Today's no different. All right. I see Amy is watching. Hi, Amy. Thank you so much for being here. Happy Friday Eve. Okay, so we're going to put the cardstock with the long or the landscape end against our score border paper trimmer, whichever you are using. And then, let's see, we are scoring at 2 3/4 and then again at 7. So there are only 3 score lines. That's all we need for this, and then just a little bit of cutting. So we're going to score at 2 3/4 of an inch. And then we'll move it down and we'll score at 7 inches. And then one more, we're going to turn it to the short side and we're going to score at 1/2 inch. And that's it for the score lines. So super, super simple. And then we can take our scoreboard and move it right out of the way. Let's get this to the side here. Okay. Now next we're going to burnish our score lines. So let's find the bone trimmer, or the bone folder. You guys know how I am about nice creased folds. So we're going to go ahead and burnish our score lines here. And there are only 3, so really simple. Let's do the bottom one here. Now we're going to cut away a little bit of this 1/2 inch. We're going to cut away the little rectangle here and the one on the opposite side. And if you'll notice, you have 2 edges. One is larger than the other. So if you keep the well, how can I say this? The largest one is going to fold over the shorter one. So this one will go on the top, but we'll see that in a second. Let's go ahead and get rid of our rectangles there at the bottom. So I'm going to cut up to the score line here. And then let's go ahead and do away with this. Cut that right off. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Whoops, let's cut up to the score line first, and then we'll go ahead and cut this off. By the way, if you are taking my class this weekend, this project, this card actually coordinates with that class. So this is, if you purchased the stamp set and the punch for this weekend's class, you are going to be able to make this card exactly the way I'm making it tonight. So next we're just going to bevel the corners. No science there. We'll just kind of angle the point of our scissors to the intersection there and snip a piece off. And that's just so that you have a nice tapered looking fold at the bottom. Oh, so I'm going to move this. I don't know if you guys can see what happened, but so this folds up. It's not folding exactly the way I wanted to. This seems like it's a little bit longer. I may have to cut it a little bit, but I'm going to try to see if I can scooch it over. Nope. So I'm going to cut a sliver off of here. Just a sliver. In a perfect world, I'd probably do it with my paper trimmer, but today I'm just going to take the snips because it's okay. It's not that technical. Because you won't see it. Yeah, there we go. Let's go ahead and burnish it so that it's laying as flat as I want it to. So now you can use, for adhesive, you can use your double-sided adhesive if you want, or you can use tear and tape, like a stronger adhesive. I think that I'm going to go ahead and use the tear and tape. So remember I told you there was a larger section and then there's a smaller section, and the larger section will overlap the smaller section, and then we have a little flap at the bottom. And if you wanted to, you could even add adhesive here. The reason that I don't recommend that, so you could hide that if you wanted to, but I don't recommend that because you have to slide your inside in and out and you don't want to catch it on that lip. So I prefer to have it on the outside. So I'm going to go ahead and on the wider side, just put a strip of adhesive. And like I said, you could probably get away with your double-sided adhesive if you want to, but I think I'm going to use a stronger adhesive just because, I don't know, it makes me feel good to have it in there stronger. And because the recipient of the card will be pulling it in and out, and I don't want it to fall apart. So there we go. So there's that part of it. Let's go ahead and, no, let's take this one off first. Let's go ahead and adhere it. And let's take this side off. Oh boy, let's burnish it a little bit. It's not lifting the way I want it to. There we go. Okay, so next I'm going to take my 1 3/4 inch paper punch, and right in the center of the opening I'm just going to punch a half circle. So I'm going to slip the circle punch. I could have done this actually before I put this together, but I'm going to slip the circle punch, oh, maybe about 1/3 of the way down, and just take a half a circle out. Actually, I would probably do that before you put this together, but I didn't think of it until after. So, all right. So let's go ahead and decorate the front of it. We're going to go ahead and bring in our designer series paper. I am going to use my snail and just pop this on the front. And then I'm going to punch. I'm going to punch again. I'm going to use that same 1 3/4 inch circle punch. Oh, I didn't cut this. This is a wee bit too long. Did you see what I did? It's over the edge there. So it looks like you need to take off about 1/2 inch. Let's bring in the paper trimmer. This is what happens when you're really crafting, you guys. Does this kind of stuff happen to you when you're really crafting? You have to adjust things after you've already planned it. Let's see if I did that right. I need to maybe take off a little bit more. Yeah, that's right. So I'm gonna take it down to 4 7/8 of an inch. Let's see if that works. This is a little bit of a pain too because there's already adhesive there, so I'm making a mess all over. But I'll tell you what it is. Okay, yeah, I think that's right. So 4 7/8 of an inch. I'll make sure to get the right directions above, or the right dimensions above. All right, so let's go ahead and place it down, and then we're gonna punch the designer series paper. And like I said, this is something that you would have wanted to do ahead before you assembled or folded the card, adhered it together. Anyways, so here's the card base. So that's pretty easy peasy. Let's go ahead and set that aside, and then we'll work on the inside of the card. And Christmas cheer. So let's go ahead and stamp that first. We're gonna bring in our, oh, you know what? I think I don't have ink. My Cherry Cobbler ink, I think might be on my table. Let's go ahead and mount this. So the sentiment that I'm using is the one that says, hoping your busy year comes together in Christmas cheer. And I'm gonna stamp it in Cherry Cobbler. But let's go ahead and adhere. This is our 1/2 inch piece of designer series paper. And it's gonna go right on the edge, and I have red ink on my finger from the stamps. But that's okay, I'm not gonna worry about it. And then we'll go ahead and bring in our Cherry Cobbler and stamp the sentiment towards the top. Don't forget, if you're using your photopolymer stamps, to use a Stampin' Pierce mat, and don't get ink on your fingers like I did, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and cover the ink up. There's no stamping for the front portion, which we'll do the punching last. Let's go ahead and adhere and add our layer here. Whoops. And we'll shove this right on the inside. So there we have our inside layer, which I think it needs to be cut down a little bit too. So let's swap it out for the good one. And then the very last thing that we have to do is take our larger punch, which is the 2-inch punch. We'll punch a circle out of the shaded spruce. And then we'll take the slightly smaller 1 3/4 inch punch. And we'll punch out a circle of the Whisper White. And layer them. And now I adhered this with, I don't know, I didn't get the dimensions quite right on this, but I will modify them. So let's go ahead and adhere this to the front. No, we can't do that. We need our ribbon. So I told you guys that you were going to help me decide which ribbon to use. So I have my favorite polka dot tool. It looks like snowballs, so I really like it a lot. And then I also have the sheer red ribbon. And let's open it up so we can see how it looks against the Cherry Cobbler, because it's actually real red. I don't know where the end of it is. There. All right. So we have our polka dot tool. So you guys tell me which one we should use. And then we have our red sheer. And I think there's real red in here, and then Cherry Cobbler with the petals below. So what do you guys think? I think I like the polka dot tool better. I think I like the contrast better. Do you guys like the contrast better? Let's go ahead and do that. So we need to put this on first. I almost forgot about that. Let's cut off a good length of it. So this is a little shorter somehow. My card is not fitting exactly inside, but I'll have the right dimensions for you above. I don't know how I did that. I thought it was a little suspect when the designer series paper mat didn't fit exactly, but you'll do it exactly the way that I've done it. Nothing actually in that respect will change. I think it's just like a 1/4 inch off. And then let's go ahead and cut here and here. And the very last thing we do is take our coordinating designer series paper. Again, this is 'Tis the Season. It's a really cute paper pack. I love plaid, as you guys probably know. So I use all of the plaid patterns that I can find in any designer series paper. I go for the plaids first, or the polka dots if they have them. I love polka dots and plaids. Tile, Beth? I think so. I think you're right. And I'm gonna put this down with regular adhesive, so your double-sided adhesive. I'll put it right on top of the circle, and then we're going to pop it up over the ribbon. So that means you need a dimensional at the top and at the bottom so that you don't adhere it to your ribbon. So let's go ahead and grab some Stampin' Dimensionals. We only need 2, one at the top, one at the bottom. And we'll peel the backing off. Make sure we get this the right way. Let me see if I have, let's see if I have rhinestones. No such luck. Let's see. I usually have them laying around on my desk. No such luck. So again, this is a little bit big. I think I have it a quarter, just, can you see that? Just a quarter of an inch off. So I have to figure out whether it's the base that I have it off on or the actual card itself. But at any rate, I will have the correct dimensions for you in the description above, and this is what your card ends up looking like. Super cute, right? Super, super cute. Okay, so I hope you guys liked today's project. If you like it, remember to give me a thumbs up in the comment section, just to let me know and give me a little encouragement to continue to come and share with you guys. And then, here, I'll turn you up. And then next week, one moment. Hello, I'm back. So remember that next week, Thursday, I won't be able to come to you with a live because next week is Thanksgiving Day. So I won't be here for a live next week. I know that the days before Thanksgiving, families are prepping and getting ready for the holidays. But I will be here with you for a little bit of a holiday blitz next weekend. I am going to have several projects for you, a couple of giveaways for you. And so there will be some fun stuff. So stop in if you find time over the holiday weekend. I'll have some postings next week to keep you apprised of what will be going on. So with that, thank you so much for being here with me. You guys are amazing. I really appreciate that you allow me to craft with you. It keeps me going. It gives me purpose. And you guys give me strength. You're amazing. So thank you so much. Have a fantastic weekend. I will see you the week after next, but I will still see you next weekend. So, oh, you guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Have an awesome, awesome weekend. See you later. Bye-bye.